In the vast kingdom of reptiles, two ancient survivors truly stand out: turtles and tortoises, both armored in remarkable protective shells. Though they may look alike at first glance, their lives are shaped by millions of years of evolution, leading them down very different and unique paths. One glides effortlessly through water, the other trudges steadily across land, each a true master of its own domain. Their differences are written in their shells, their feet, and the very way they live their lives. Today, we'll uncover the 5 key distinctions that set turtles and tortoises apart from each other. Join me as we explore how nature has sculpted these two fascinating branches of the same ancient family tree. The shell is the Chelonian's signature, an evolutionary marvel that has fascinated scientists and nature lovers alike for centuries. This unique structure is not just a shield, but a living part of the animal, growing with it and adapting to its needs. Over 200 million years, this natural armor has protected turtles and tortoises from countless threats, allowing them to survive mass extinctions and dramatic changes in climate and landscape. For turtles, the shell is flat, streamlined, and light, built for speed and agility in water. This design is a masterpiece of evolution, perfectly suited for aquatic life. The hydrodynamic shape lets them slice through currents, chase after darting fish, and evade swift predators. Every curve and contour is optimized for movement beneath the waves. The smooth, almost polished surface of a turtle's shell reduces drag, making every stroke and glide more efficient. It's a natural engineering solution to the challenges of aquatic life. A heavy, cumbersome shell would slow them down, so turtles have evolved to strike a delicate balance between protection and performance. Their shells are strong enough to shield them, yet light enough to keep them agile. In contrast, the tortoise's shell is high, heavy, and dome-shaped, a fortress for life on land. This imposing structure is designed to withstand the rigors of a terrestrial environment, where speed is less important than defense. The dome is nearly impossible for predators to crush, acting as a living bunker. The extra space inside the shell allows for larger lungs, which are vital for surviving on dry land, where oxygen can be scarce and temperatures can soar. The weight of the shell anchors the tortoise, making it a steadfast defender rather than a swift escape artist. This stability is crucial for an animal that spends its life exposed on open ground. When danger approaches, a tortoise can retract its head and limbs, sealing itself off with armored plates. This ability to withdraw completely is a last line of defense, turning the shell into an impenetrable barrier. This is a strategy of endurance, not speed. By remaining motionless and protected, the tortoise can outlast most threats, relying on patience and resilience. The materials differ too. Both shells are made of bone covered in keratin, the same tough protein found in our fingernails. But the tortoise's shell is denser and thicker, built to withstand the crushing jaws and claws of land-based predators. The turtle's shell is like a racing yacht, sleek, fast, and built for the open water. The tortoise's, on the other hand, is a medieval castle, solid, imposing, and nearly unbreakable. These shapes tell the story of their environments: water for the turtle, earth for the tortoise. Each shell is a living map of adaptation, shaped by millions of years of survival. Evolution has fine-tuned these differences, ensuring that each species is perfectly equipped for its unique challenges, whether that means gliding through oceans or weathering the harsh sun on land. Even the scutes, the individual plates covering the shell, differ. Turtles' scutes are smooth and flat, shaped by the constant flow of water, while tortoises are rough and raised, built to endure the abrasions of rocky terrain. Next time you see one, take a closer look at the shell. Is it built for slicing through water, or for standing its ground against the world? The architecture of their armor is the first and most telling clue to their identity, a story written in bone and keratin, shaped by the forces of nature and time. The second great difference between turtles and tortoises is their habitat. Turtles are creatures of water, while tortoises are creatures of land. This fundamental divide shapes nearly every aspect of their lives, from how they move to how they eat, breathe, and even interact with their environment. Turtles thrive in aquatic environments ranging from the vast open oceans to tranquil ponds and bustling rivers. Their bodies are streamlined for swimming, and their webbed feet or flippers make them agile in water. Sea turtles in particular spend almost their entire lives at sea. They migrate thousands of miles across the globe, navigating powerful currents and vast distances, only coming ashore briefly to lay their eggs on sandy beaches. Freshwater turtles, on the other hand, split their time between basking on logs or riverbanks and swimming in lakes, ponds, and streams. They are never far from water, which provides them with food, safety, and a place to escape predators. Their world is fluid, dynamic, and three-dimensional, filled with shifting currents, hidden dangers, and endless opportunities for exploration. Tortoises, on the other hand, are strictly terrestrial. They are built for life on solid ground, with sturdy elephantine legs and heavy domed shells that protect them from predators and the elements. Their heavy bodies and lack of swimming adaptations make water not just challenging, but often dangerous for them. Most tortoises will avoid water whenever possible, preferring to stay dry and safe. They roam deserts, forests, and grasslands, perfectly built for a life on solid ground. Their strong legs help them dig burrows for shelter and protection from extreme temperatures. Everything they do, feeding on tough vegetation, mating, and seeking shelter, happens on land. Their entire existence is tied to the earth beneath their feet. The giant tortoises of the Galapagos and Aldabra are iconic, shaping their island ecosystems over centuries. Their slow, steady movements and grazing habits have a profound impact on the landscapes they inhabit. Even their breathing differs. Some turtles have evolved the remarkable ability to absorb oxygen through their skin or specialized areas in their throats while underwater, allowing them to stay submerged for long periods. Tortoises, in contrast, rely solely on their lungs and must breathe air directly, just like we do. They stretch their necks to take deep breaths, especially in hot, dry climates. Turtles face aquatic challenges, navigating strong currents, evading swift predators, and remembering to surface for air. Their lives are a constant balance between the safety of water and the need to breathe. Tortoises contend with gravity, intense heat, and the search for food in often harsh, unforgiving landscapes. Their slow pace and resilience help them survive where few others can. There are exceptions like terrapins and box turtles, which blur the lines between land and water, adapting to both environments in unique ways. But the rule is clear: water means turtle, land means tortoise. This distinction is at the heart of their identity. Their chosen element, whether water or land, defines not just where they live but how they live, shaping every detail of their remarkable lives. Diet is our third key difference, shaped by habitat, biology, and millions of years of evolution. What turtles and tortoises eat is not just about preference but about survival, adaptation, and the unique environments they call home. Turtles are mostly omnivores, eating both plants and animals. Their diets are as varied as the waters they inhabit, from lush ponds to fast-flowing rivers, and even the open sea. Young turtles in particular need plenty of protein to fuel their rapid growth. They become agile hunters, chasing after fish, insects, and tiny crustaceans, using quick reflexes and sharp eyesight. Some, like the formidable alligator snapping turtle, are expert predators. They use clever tricks like wiggling a worm-like tongue to lure prey right into their jaws. As turtles mature, many shift their focus, adding more plants, algae, and even fruits to their menu. Yet they rarely pass up a protein-rich meal when the opportunity arises, making them true opportunists. This dietary flexibility is a major advantage, letting turtles survive in changing environments, from drought-stricken wetlands to bustling city ponds. Tortoises, in contrast, are almost exclusively herbivores. Their lives revolve around grazing, foraging, and slowly moving from one patch of greenery to the next. They graze on grasses, weeds, flowers, and fruits, using strong, sharp beaks to tear through tough vegetation that many other animals would find inedible. In harsh deserts, tortoises have adapted to eat cacti and succulents, extracting not just food but precious water from every bite. A vital skill in arid climates. Their slow metabolism is perfectly matched to their low-energy, plant-based diet, allowing them to thrive on food that's abundant but not very calorie-dense. Giant tortoises, like those in the Galapagos, have even evolved different shell shapes and neck lengths to reach specific plants, showing just how deeply diet shapes their bodies. Their digestive systems are long and complex, designed for fermenting fibrous food and extracting every possible nutrient from tough, dry plants. Occasionally, a tortoise might nibble on a bug or gnaw a bone for extra calcium, but these are rare treats. Plants remain their mainstay. Turtles are the adaptable omnivores of water, able to shift their diets as needed. Tortoises are the dedicated herbivores of land, perfectly tuned to a life of grazing. What they eat is another chapter in their evolutionary story, revealing how these ancient reptiles have mastered their worlds one bite at a time. Limbs reveal the fourth difference, each built for its world. Turtles' limbs are made for swimming. Sea turtles have long, powerful flippers letting them fly through water but making them awkward on land. Freshwater turtles have webbed feet, paddles for swimming but still useful for walking and digging. Their claws help them climb onto logs, dig nests and grip muddy banks. Tortoises, by contrast, have stout column-like legs, positioned under their bodies for maximum support. Their feet are club-shaped, with thick scales and blunt claws, perfect for walking, digging, and stability on rough terrain. These legs are built for endurance, not speed. Imagine a tortoise trying to swim with these legs, it would sink. Or, a turtle trying to walk on flippers, it would struggle on land. The difference is so clear you can often identify them by their feet alone. Flippers or webbing, turtle, stumpy clubbed feet, tortoise. Their limbs are the engines that drive them through their worlds, each perfectly adapted for water or land. The final difference is in their behavior. One is a wanderer, the other a homebody. Many turtles, especially sea turtles, are epic travelers. They migrate thousands of miles guided by instinct and the Earth's magnetic field, returning to the same beaches where they were born. Even freshwater turtles may travel between ponds or along rivers in search of food or nesting sites. Their lives are defined by movement and migration. Tortoises, in contrast, are rooted to one place. They spend their long lives within a small home range, knowing every burrow and path. Their slow metabolism and plant-based diet mean they don't need to roam far. Their heavy bodies and slow gait reinforce this sedentary lifestyle. Tortoises defend their territory, using their shells in slow-motion battles during breeding season. Turtles may gather in large numbers at feeding or nesting sites, but these are temporary meetings of travelers. Tortoises' interactions are between neighbors, not nomads. The turtle is the explorer, the tortoise, the patient resident. Their behavior completes the portrait of their differences. We've explored 5 key differences: shell, habitat, diet, limbs, and behavior, that separate turtles from tortoises. Turtles are streamlined, web-footed omnivores built for a life of movement in water. Tortoises are domed, stumpy-legged herbivores, masters of endurance on land. These traits are the result of 2 remarkable evolutionary journeys. One is a globe-trotting wanderer, the other, a steadfast homebody. Understanding these differences reveals nature's ingenuity in shaping life for every environment. Which do you find more fascinating, the adventurous turtle or the stoic tortoise? Share your thoughts below. If you enjoyed this journey, like and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world.